morning, everybody. Good morning. Right, you are on the ride with me today. It is the 26th of August. It is a very sunny morning for me. Wonderful start to the day. Because I say so. Not because anything extraordinary has happened yet. I say that it's a wonderful day. And it is going to be a wonderful day because of my declaration. I have told myself it's wonderful, and I'm going to live as if it's wonderful. And because of that, my day is going to be wonderful, regardless of what life has in store for me today. Welcome to Morning Inspiration with Amma. I am on the drive to work. After 6 months of no work, I am returning to work. In fact, for some people, it's a disaster. But I've decided that it's not a disaster. Nope. If I treat it as a disaster, it will be a disaster. And I can't let it be a disaster. So on this occasion, Amma Manson has decided that I am going to have a wonderful day regardless. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm going into public spaces. I need to have everything ready. The sun is right ahead of me. So yeah, apologies for the weird sunglasses, but there we go. We'll hang this one over here so anybody knows I have one. When I get to work, we will wear it properly. I'm in the car alone, but you know, we'll do this. Anyway, morning, welcome. I want to talk to you today about attitude. The battle is won and lost here was one of the most profound things somebody said to me a while back. If you win the battle here, you win the battle overall. If you lose the battle here, the battle is lost. It's done. How do you lose the battle here? You lose the battle here depending on the kind of people you surround yourself with, depending on the affirmations you make in the morning. And I want to talk to you about positive affirmations, and that's what I'm saying. Arise and shine was my morning tune to myself. Arise and shine. Arise and shine. Arise. Yes. I woke up today 2.5 hours earlier than I should do. Yeah. Circumstances beyond my control. I could decide that that is irritating and I want to be cranky about it. And if I did, people would understand why I've chosen that view. But I also have the alternative view, to see it as a wonderful day, a bright and sunny day, a day for destiny changing. It's a destiny changing assignment I am on. And on the destiny changing assignment, each day is a fresh day. Each day is an opportunity to reinvent yourself, to become better than you were before. And that's what I am choosing to see. So yeah, I have had less sleep than I would have liked. This is where the attitude comes in. What has happened to me has happened to me, and it could happen to anybody. What is unique is my response to it. And I am one who is defiant every time I see an opportunity to throw a pity party. I refuse to throw it. And I am defiant in my response. So today I am defiantly happy. I am defiantly excited. When you really look at the statistics, when you want to see actual evidence of the reasons why I should be excited, there is none. There is none. Nothing special has happened in my life today. Nothing extraordinary has happened yet. However, I cannot let this be one of those days where it starts on a terrible note, it continues likewise, and it finishes on an awful note. I have had too many of those days. I refuse to have yet another one. I just blatantly refuse. Point blank refuse. I will not do it. It is a decision, by the way. To be upset is a decision. Did you know that? I didn't know this until recently. Well, a few years ago, in fact. I didn't know that your response is actually your decision making. Yes, you have automated responses, don't get me wrong. But that's your animalistic nature. Animals rely on the automated response. The distinguishing feature between you and an animal is that ability to override your defaults. That's what conscious thoughts is about. Being conscious is really on this level. No, it's not about manufacturing unnecessary things to be woke about. It's not about thinking you are more intelligent than anybody else, because in fact, none of us is intelligent more than anybody else anyway. None of us knows anything more supreme or profound than the rest of us. We are all guessing. We are all trying. I keep saying it. No, being conscious is not about being woke about anything. Being conscious is being able to override your innate programming. So in my innate programming, it should be an awful morning. I haven't had enough sleep. In my innate programming, I should really start worrying about whether I will be sleepy at work. I should start thinking about being cranky at work. I should consider a lot of things that are negative, because in my innate nature, lack of sleep is synonymous to these things. It really is. However, being a woke person, being a conscious person, being human in preference to being a chimpanzee, the difference between being human and being an animal is that ability to override what should be my base instinct and select the way I want things to be. You are a very powerful being. So those of you who think you are God, it comes from this thing. You are powerful. And what your mind decides and how your mind chooses to view things actually influences the outcome. And that's why prayer works. You want a positive outcome, you pray. And if you believe that you have got the positive outcome and you conduct your life like you have the positive outcome, you do in fact have that outcome. What you believe and sincerely project becomes your lived reality. So today I've decided that I'm going to have a great day. I project a great day onto myself this day. And regardless of the difficulties I will face today, because I will face some for sure. I actually started my day facing quite a few. Lack of sleep, quite fundamental. But regardless of what happens to me this day, regardless of the experiences I have, by my simple decision that I am going to have a good day, and nothing will change that. I will have a good day and nothing will change it. It's the power of your mind. Are you aware of the power of your mind? Do you know that a lot of the negative things you experience in life are brought on by yourself? Powerful, loaded statement, very true. The man doesn't love you, you are not attracting love. People don't treat you well, you are not demanding that people treat you well. You expect that they will not treat you well, and they deliver exactly what you expect. You've decided that you are a nobody, so you conduct yourself like a nobody. And yes, when you conduct yourself like a nobody, you are a nobody, and everybody treats you as such. Everybody treats you as such. When you come to this realization, when you realize how powerful you are in projecting and positioning yourself, you begin to be a little bit more woke about how you position yourself and what you communicate to others about yourself. See, I look like a chimpanzee in these glasses, but I feel like $1 million. And some of you might even be convinced that I am $1 million. No, I am nothing. I just feel it. And I'm projecting it. And I'm living it. And you will believe it. You will believe it. Other people will believe it. And the funny thing is, because they believe it, they will treat me like $1 million. Which will confirm that original feeling of $1 million. And when that feeling is validated, I will feel like $1 trillion. It is a positive loop. And just as positive loop mechanisms exist, negative loop mechanisms also do exist. When you treat yourself like the doormat, when you think you are the doormat, and you accept doormat treatment, people can only deliver your expectation. So they will treat you as a doormat. And then you will spend some time feeling sorry for yourself as a doormat. And you will start whining as a doormat. You will complain like a doormat, but do nothing about it. You will complain, and you will whine, and you will cry, but it will change nothing. Nothing will change, because you are the doormat. You are sitting outside the door on the floor, so everybody will wipe on you. All the feet will be wiped on you. Move yourself from outside the door. If you must be around the door, get yourself on the floor inside the room. That is your first change of position. And when you finish, take yourself out the main door and find yourself in a cupboard, being preserved as a mat. You might want to be a bedroom mat, even when you choose to be a mat. See, there are different types of mats, and you can position yourself as a prized possession or as something worthless, even if you are a mat. I'm speaking to those of you who come to me all the time. Sister Tama, you know I'm not very educated. I'm like, none of us is actually educated. What do you mean? I didn't really go to school a lot. Well, you happen to be living in the West now. There's plenty of schools. Thankfully for you, they have associate universities, and they have community colleges, and they have all these things, including online study programs. They are there. You are a mat, I know, but you don't have to be the mat on the floor outside the main door. You can gradually move yourself from the outside door inside. Still a mat, but working on it. And then you gradually progress to the living room. People would get to you after their feet are already wiped anyway, making progress. Eventually you find yourself folded and hidden in a cupboard. Prized possession moment. Yes. And it's the same reconstruction, renegotiation I discuss with a lot of the people I do marriage counseling for. A lot of you wives are mats. Some of you are not even mats, you are mops. You are toilet brushes in your marriages, in your own home. Toilet brushes. Only worthy for cleaning poo. That's where you've positioned yourself, and that's exactly what you will be used for. That's exactly what you'll be used for. My dear, find ways to add value to yourself. That is the positioning I'm discussing. Really. Find little ways in which you will become more powerful than you were before. You become more useful to people. You become quite unique. So a few minutes ago, I actually am not late for work, not by a long stretch of the, I have 20 minutes or so before I need to clock in. But I just saw a WhatsApp from my boss, my line manager. Hey, are you nearly at work? Yeah, because hey has positioned myself so that what she needs can only be done by yours truly. Yeah, I qualified with many teachers in the same year at the same time, but our careers are not the same. We are different positions in our careers because we've made different investments in our careers. That's what I'm really talking about. Investing in yourself, knowing your deficits, knowing what you are not crying about what you are not. That's not what I'm here for. Let's throw a pity party. No, it's a waste of your time. Don't throw a pity party. Go sit on the internet and find out what you can do to add value to you. What skills, qualifications, experiences, and connections might help you move from where you currently are to the next stop. I'm not asking for drastic action. I am asking for baby steps, little things you do, which cumulatively change a lot of big things. The little things you do that add value to you steadily, so that in the end you are totally transformed and no longer recognizable from the doormat, the floor mop that you used to be. Is a decision here. You are still worthy regardless of what's happened to you in this life. Believe me, you are worthy. As long as you still remain alive, you are worthy. You have the greatest of all possessions, which is life, without which you can do nothing. So when you are alive, you are rich. You are rich in value. You just need to find a way to translate that richness in value into monetary worth. That's what your day should be spent on, figuring out what is required to change your outcomes from what it currently is to what it is you want it to be. Have you done that needs audit? Have you done that skills audit? Have you done that audit of your assets, the assets audits? Have you done them? Are you clear of what is needed? And when you are clear of what is needed, it's actually possible for you to get up and feel in control of your day. I am off to have a great day because I say so. No, but I say so with all conviction. I am not a nutter who's making stupid, open, empty declarations. No. I'm making those declarations because I've actually invested in those declarations, and I do know that those declarations are viable. Is why I am confident in what I'm saying. Without enough sleep, without enough money in my pocket, so far with nothing in my belly, I know that I can take on today and I can make today out to be a great day, God being my helper. I've taken you on a journey of what was a dream, a hope, an aspiration, an attitude, just an attitude. And I'm explaining to you how you develop that kind of attitude. What gives some people the impetus to dream and others not, is what I'm explaining right now. For some people, it is madness to think that you're going to have a good day, because you know all the reasons why you shouldn't have a good day. You haven't changed any of those things. And so your conviction is that you are not having a good day. And it is those people I am actually preaching to this morning. If you are the converted and I'm preaching to the converted, call it a reaffirmation of something you already know. Still nothing lost in listening to the message. But for those who have not got to that awareness yet, for those who might still benefit from the nudge, for those of you who are still starting your days on negative notes, usually you start your day on a negative note because you know that you don't have anything in the tank to change anything. You know that you are at the mercy of the elements. You know that nature will happen to you because you are an incidental person. You haven't put strategies and you haven't put breaks in. Don't live like that. The risks are too high. Don't live like that. When you live like that, it's appointed unto you to be apprehensive all the time. If you want the liberty to be able to live freely and to say that even when I have not slept well, I'm going to make the best out of it because I can. Even when I don't have enough money in my bank account, I am going to turn the situation around because I can. I'm going to make something out of this because it's me and because I will and because I can. And you are able to say you can because you know you do have the skills, you do have the experience, you do have what it takes to do. Find what it takes. And when you find what it takes, it will uplift you. It will put wind under your sail. It will make you confident in your abilities because you know who you are. Know thyself. Own thy truth. It's a very popular statement of mine. Know thyself and own thy truth. And if you find that your truth is not palatable, change your truth. Augment your truth. Redefine thyself and live in your new identity. Redefine thyself and operate in your new identity. My name is Amma. It's been my morning drive. You've come the full 20 minutes with me. It's a beautiful time on my drive. It is 20 minutes instead of an hour and 40 minutes. Amazing, amazing. And it's wonderful, my life right now, because of some of the changes I made, and some I continue to make, and some I hope to make. Life gets better because of some of these interventions you do. Don't wait, don't cry, don't feel sorry. Change what you don't like, fix what you don't like, offset what you don't like, and establish what it is you want for yourself, so that you can get off on your morning drive with a smile on your face, feeling in control, feeling adequate, and trusting God that it will be well. It is the greatest assurance. It is the best feeling in this life when you know that you have positioned yourself to make good, and you trust God to do the rest for you. Have a fabulous day, fabulous morning to all of you, and I will catch you very soon.